In any economy, there's two factors that determine where the economy is. There's the demand and supply. Demand, buyers, is determined in real estate by interest rates, and supply, sellers, is by inventory. Let's take a look at those two both today. We'll start off with interest rates, where really we had a somewhat significant, I think, milestone, and that rates dropped down below slightly at 7% at 6.82%. So we've been at this slightly above 7% for weeks. We've been in this range for, all year long so far, and into last year. We've been as high as 8%, but had been down below between 8 and 7 almost all this past year, and now we've broken down below. So is the trend? I don't know. If you're in an escrow, get your rate locked in right now if you can. Because you'll save some money. And if you're not, good time to jump in, but there'll be more buyers falling in behind you, so just be careful. So overall, interest rates are at a level now where we will have more buyers, not less, coming in the market to add some more demand. At the same time, supply is getting tighter than ever. Now, despite some of the stories I've read, here's actual inventory nationwide. This is 2024, we have about 568,000 homes for sale, which is just slightly above last year's 494. So we're about, 160,000 more than a year ago. Now, what I want to say is, you can see this year is dropping. Last year was slightly rising. This is still, last year and this year are the lowest ever for other than pandemic years. These lower years were pandemic years. The years pre-pandemic were higher. So the new normal, we used to have about 800,000 homes for sale, and while now we have only 568,000 and declining, it still is by all historical standards extremely tight. And as long as that's the case, I'm not saying that we will not have a tough real estate market, but I am saying the prices can't crash unless there's way more houses on the market to sell and the sellers give up and cut the price. That's not happening. Now, real estate is somewhat local, so in Los Angeles, we see kind of the same thing. Let's take a look at Los Angeles. We'll bring that on. Oops, where are we here? Should step instead. There we are. We'll put that in. There we go. This is from Altus Research, which is a great source. They take all the factors in the economy in a market and give it a ranking. And LA just came back down to 40. Now, it had been 41 for quite a while. Before that, it was 42 for quite a while. So our market has gone steadily from a intense seller's market to a strong seller's market to a seller's market. It's still slightly a seller's market towards equilibrium. And I think that's a good thing overall, that it's happening slowly, methodically, and overall getting to an equilibrium I think is good for both buyers and sellers. So overall, our market in Los Angeles is about a 40, which means the market has improved slightly for buyers in the last few months, and maybe sellers need to be just aware that they can't get everything they want or be more strategic about what they do.